plays out there. It seemed like a bright spot maybe offensively. Did it seem that way to you, or as the coaches presented it to you?
We watched the film yesterday, and I thought me, Zach, and Nick played well. I mean, obviously it's about the team, it's not about us. So losing sucks, but we're just trying to do our job, do our part, and help the team win. So I thought we played well yesterday.
Sean, it was a pretty physical game, but for you and Zach both. Can you kind of just take us inside that a little bit?
I mean, yeah, we knew, they have a good defense, very physical group, experienced group. We knew they were going to bring the physicality, obviously first game of the season at their home place. But, I thought we were physical as well, to a very good defense. And, they got the best of us. But we'll look to continue being physical going forward.
After the game, Chase had said something about how first game's much harder than anything you go through in camp. Did you feel that at all when you went into this game, especially with their physicality?
Yeah, I mean, you can't really create a game in practice, as much as we try to go, scrimmages, live reps against the ones, but, everything in the game is a lot faster, a lot quicker. You got to make split-second decisions. So it's definitely different, but, it just takes maybe a series to get into it, and, I thought, obviously playing last year helped me out a lot, but pretty similar to how it was last year.
Do you think that hit on you was targeted?
I mean, I don't know. I'm not a ref, so not going to say anything else about that, but it was a good hit by him, good play.
Sean, what was your guys' rhythm like with Shea? How did you feel that flow was going?
Obviously he's in a new offense, so it took a little adjusting at first for him, I'm sure. But I thought he did a good job settling in. He was really poised. Gave us some good leadership in the huddle, on the sideline, always positive, trying to get us going. So I thought Shea did a good job.
As a player, is it even kind of frustrating maybe when there's a little bit of a stall in like the 2-minute game where maybe seconds are ticking away and fans are, why don't you snap it? But I mean, how difficult is that process of being on the road and trying to get those snaps off? Or do you feel like maybe the clock was mismanaged at times?
I mean, obviously, like I said, Shea's new in the offense, and he has a lot on his plate, trying to read coverage, trying to get everything organized. So, there's going to be some difficulty in that, but, he's going to learn from it. He's going to get better at maybe managing the clock a little more, trying to get the ball snapped a little faster. But, it's hard on the road. Can't hear anything, trying to signal out to guys, so it takes a little time.
Sean, you learn anything about yourself playing in a game like that Saturday?
Really just having resolve, never giving up as an offense, just trying to find a way to win, really.
Where does the offense need to improve most?
It's not one guy, it's not one unit, it's the offense as a whole. So, we're going to look at what we did in the game, learn from our mistakes. Obviously, we're going to put it behind us. We're going to focus on Western, but just working to keep getting better every week.
Did the offense feel simpler in the game as much as it felt simpler in practice?
The offense, it's simple to me, I don't know about other guys, but really you just got to, we took a lot of reps in camp working on all our plays. So, obviously it feels simple when you take that many reps, you don't have to put that much time into it. So,
What factors would contribute to a lack of sort of vertical passing plays, not just completions, but attempts even?
I mean, I'm not a play caller, so I don't make those decisions.
Knowing that it was just week one, how do you guys realize the sky hasn't fallen? Your goals still all can be achieved, but you really have no room for error anymore. I mean, what is the attitude like?
I mean, yeah, we're just focused on this week, this game, and we're going to keep doing that going forward. Just focus every week on that game. Just try to play the best we can for that week. And, obviously we want to win out, but we don't want to focus on, games down the road right now when we got Western on Saturday.
What are your impressions of Western so far? I mean, a few years ago they were one of the top teams in the country even.
Yeah, I mean, they still got a lot of good guys on that team, good defense. So, we're really going to dive into film today after this. So, we'll see how they look on tape.
You feel like you have a good handle on what constitutes targeting and what doesn't?
I mean, like I said, I'm not a referee, but I do know that if it's head-to-head contact, that's targeting against a defensive receiver. So, obviously it's up for interpretation on the ref. So,
Sean, as an offensive unit, how do you think you guys fared in pass protection? Saturday?
I thought it looked good. The offensive line, obviously, they gotta work together to, build some chemistry, maybe, even more than they tried to build in camp. So just got to build more chemistry up front. Can't make any mental errors, and just got to execute technique.
What goes into building chemistry?
Just reps, getting reps with each other, knowing how each other play. And you can't, like I said, like game reps are a lot different than practice reps. So getting valuable game reps together will definitely help.
Sean, how much?
Did you personally have a message for Shea after the game? He was obviously pretty down on himself with how it ended, humble at the end. Just, you pick him up. Did you see that with anybody else?
Yeah, I mean, he's a positive guy. He's not going to hang his head about anything. So I know he's going to learn from that, learn from his mistakes he made in the game, and he's going to bounce back and play even better.
How much do you hear with the outside noise, whether it be from former players or the fan base after a loss like this?
I mean, we're not really worried about that. Coach Arbaugh says it's just us, and it really is just us on the team and all the coaches, all the players. So, I mean, outside noise doesn't have any effect on what we do.
But can you, to a certain degree, understand maybe the frustration of, Michigan has struggled to win big games, especially on the road. I mean, can you just understand their frustration, some of the fans and players?
I mean, yeah, I'm frustrated too. You don't want to lose ever, but you can't change that. You just gotta learn from it, and we're moving forward.
Sean, you guys saw a lot from Nico at 52-yard reception. I'm sure it's probably something common in practice. Can you just kind of evaluate what you saw from him Saturday and what you're expecting from him?
Yeah, I mean, Nico looked great. He looked great all camp. I thought he played really well, stepping up for Tariq. So really happy about that. He did a great job. So hoping he can do that going forward.
Arbaugh mentioned that he was running routes well. How, I guess, just in terms of how he plays, I mean, how would you describe his style?
I mean, he's obviously a big receiver, 6'4", over 200 pounds. So he's a physical guy. He can go up and make contested catches. So, I think he's a great route runner and he's great hands. So.
You talked about Shea after the game, but how has he, in your mind, handled all the center of attention kind of thing and the expectations put on him to lead this offense?
I think he's kind of used to that. He's always had a lot of attention on him, even at Ole Miss and when he came here. So he doesn't let any noise bother him, really. He's just focused on improving and trying to win the next game.
Sean, I don't know if you were asked this already, but what was the bus ride home like, and why are you sure this team bounces back, recovers from that?
I mean, obviously a 3-hour bus ride after a loss isn't very fun, but it's just something you gotta take a nap. Think about the game, think about what you could have done better, help the team win, and I think our team is focused. We're focused. We put the game behind us. We're gonna learn from our mistakes and we're gonna do better.